Trust the process. And I know I've talked about this before, but I'm breaking a diet break today. And my coach, Mauro, is like, he's excited to see me get back into, I guess we'll call it diet mode, right? Like he gave me a break. I've been dieting fairly hard and had made some good progress along the way, but needed to, I guess, shock the system in a way, right? I do a lot of different training events. I have a 100-mile run coming up, and my body's been in a restricted mode for a while. And when you put your body through that restriction over a longer period of time, sometimes you have to go in and you got to shock it out, and you got to feed it some more calories than what you're used to feeding it. And so when you're in that mindset of trying to burn and trying to get to a certain place, it's hard to switch the gears and to now tell yourself, all right, it's okay to eat more calories, to have more carbs, more fat, more protein. When you've been used to a certain level, I've been at about 1,800 calories for a number of months, and he bumped me up to 2,400, which maybe doesn't even sound like that much, but an extra 600 calories was it was a lot, and it was a little bit of a mind game with myself. But having said all that, like, I just had to trust the process. I had to trust my coach, the expert that I put in my life to give me the roadmap to execute, to be successful, because he knows what he's doing. He's got a ton of case studies. He's got a ton of results to back up who he is and what he does and what he brings to the table for people like myself that go out and pay good money to have him help us get to a certain level inside of our life. So trusted the process, got through these last few weeks, and it was good, and it was fun to be able to feed myself a little bit more, and keep up with the rest of the program, to keep my steps going in line and to continue to get my workouts in. But to see the scale go back up a little bit again, because I was feeding myself a little bit more calories than normal. But I am also excited to see what happens now that my body is going to be shocked back out of that, and hopefully go into burn mode even faster than it was before. So that's the point. That's the idea behind, that's the logic behind it, right? But how often have you had people in your life that have the results that you want, that you've sought out, that you maybe even have paid and invested it in, and they've told you the steps to take and what to do, and you didn't do it because you thought you knew better, or or it just didn't make logical sense to you, right? Like, why am I having to eat more calories? Like, what's going on? And again, that was the mind fuck behind it. But again, trusting the process. So it always comes back to trust the process. If you trust the process, and the process is proven, which this process is proven, you will get the desired result. And sometimes you have to take a little bit of a step back to take a bunch of steps forward. And so that's what we're doing here today, and right now inside of my journey. And the same thing is true for you. So if you found a proven process and system, trust it, even when it doesn't seem to make sense, right? Have that conviction that I talked about in a video just before this. So let's go.